What's up guys, and welcome back to another video on Jackzilla Gaming, and of course welcome back to our Jurassic Park series in Jurassic World Evolution 2, where in the last episode we built this very nice guest area, which is of course fully dedicated to the T-Rex, who we do have in here. She is, that you can kind of see, there she is, Rexy. And I did later add this Albertosaurus called Sharptooth. God damn it, camera. That could have been a very good shot. But it was not. So, what are we going to do today? Well, we are nearly complete with the tour. I'll say about 4 episodes left on the tour, or 3 episodes left on the tour, and then I do have some other ideas, because this park is far from complete yet. So, today we are going to be doing 2 enclosures in 1 episode, which is going to be over here. So I've already made the outlines for the enclosures, and what I want is Baryonyx here, and I'm thinking Allosaurus, because in the original park, around here would be the Baryonyx enclosure, but that's with Proceratosaurus, and Proceratosaurus is down here with Monolophosaurus. So I'm thinking maybe we could do Baryonyx and Allosaurus, or Suchomimus. Before we do that, I have actually made a couple of little changes to the park, which I'll just quickly show you. So, let's speed things up so I go faster. Over here, with the toilet, I just made it more accessible. So you have the toilet here, a little bit of cargo, some bins hiding out here, and in case the guests are waiting for someone to come out the toilet, I've made a little information area about the T-Rex with Mr. DNA and some cover so you don't get wet when it rains. Over here I've removed the Alamosaurus skeleton and replaced it with a T-Rex, because it's the T-Rex area, right? Let's see, all the way over here I've gotten rid of the dinosaur enclosures, because of a newly found glitch that was discovered, I think in the Jurassic World Evolution 2 Discord, or on Reddit, with the monorail, so you can now make like river rides and stuff. I will showcase it in another video. So I'm thinking over here we make a nice river cruise, maybe for Spinosaurus, and like a Rhinoceros and stuff like that, which would be awesome. I've added way more compsognathus to the park than originally expected, and this enclosure has mainly just added a lot more dinosaurs. So now, originally it was just Corythosaurus and Apatosaurus, it's now Compes, Nigersaurus, a new one, Syntausaurus, because the T is silent, and Dracorex. Ooh, that's cool, with the yellow. There's somehow a Compy in here, which I don't really, whatever. New dinosaurs to this enclosure. We've got Mutabarosaurus, because I feel like they look pretty similar to the Myosaurus, which is cool, just to make it a bit more populated. And so our overall species number is 144. And we really need more restrooms. Let's quickly do that. Our restroom coverage is good for this whole area, really bad shelter coverage. Here, there's no toilets whatsoever in the main park. Let's just quickly fix that. Where can we just add a little toilet? There. And we'll probably add one on the main street. We'll probably add a toilet, like, behind here or something when we build the river tour. What about down here? No, we're good. There we go, so we're getting better with our gas needs. I'm just gonna let it count. I will remember to edit that out of the final video. Cool. Yes, I've added a little bit more decoration down here with the tour, and I'm thinking of moving the tour because I don't really like the long path, but it's whatever. So of course we have this. You go up here, this. So now you come in sort of a little thing, and I want it to sort of be like time travel, because you technically are traveling back in time. So like the car will come up here, and it says Jurassic Park, T-Rex skeleton, Alamosaurus skeleton, because I think these are my favourite decorations, like, in the whole game. I've used them so many times in this park. They just work. I don't really like the position of the T-Rex, but it's fine. And then you go out, and then you're now officially in the Mesozoic era. And then of course you are welcomed into the enclosure, into the tour. So, to begin, we of course need to get our dinosaurs ready for incubation. And I really do need to decide what I want. So, we do know we are getting baryonyx. You know what? Instead of just making them up, we're gonna make... I'm gonna go quickly into the species viewer and think of some cool skins. Okie dokie, so they are all incubating, and when they are released, you will see what pattern they have. And yes, so now our dinosaurs are being created, you will now go, I'm pretty sure, maybe we just go straight across to begin with, and then it will switch. Sort of like that. Okay, that's not right, that's not perfectly straight. So we're just gonna try. Okay, that's a bit. Okay, we can just do it like that, and that's perfect. Perfectly straight. Boom. And then this is where you're going to be able to see the other dinosaurs. And maybe it'll curve a little bit, and then it will just be straight. Cool. There's our new tour, so you can look into here. Maybe this enclosure will be down a bit, because it's going to be like a baryonyx sort of, like a bay, like a giant lake. So mainly it's going to be water. And of course, there's usually two species in any given enclosure. Why are they all over here? Why are they all in the back? Who knows? There's usually 2 species in any given enclosure. That's at least the bare minimum. What is happening with these cars? It's because there's a lot of dinosaurs. Blocks. Whatever. So I'm thinking we need another creature, which we can probably just get incubating right now. And I think I have a good idea. Let's see, let's find it out there. Pymetrodon. Because as we saw in the movie, in Jurassic Dominion, they really like the water, and they do a lot here. So, if we get some Dimetrodon synthesizing, do we get, yeah, we do get 1 Dimetrodon 2022. So we get all 6 of them, and we'll probably have more, because this is a big enclosure. And so what I'm thinking we can do is sink down this enclosure. It doesn't have to be perfect, because who cares, it's the terrain, I can just fix it later. But all I know for this enclosure, I want it to dip. Maybe we could use the invisible fence. That could work, because we could say it's such a dip that they won't be able to get up there. So that'd be an excuse for the invisible fence. That could work. Yeah, so what we'll do is just grab our invisible fence, and we can just like put directly up against it, because it doesn't really matter because it's invisible. It's not really invisible, is it? Okay, we can just, that's not gonna work. Give me a couple seconds. And with our other thing, there we go. Boom, and we'll make it rocky with rocks. If that makes complete sense, we can maybe have, so it's going to have a huge lake with an island in the middle, which could be cool. So we're just going to completely decorate the outside of this enclosure with a tree, so you don't see the fences. And now this is where the fun is going to begin. All the funs, the fun. There we go. Okay, so we got our water. So I'm thinking it's gonna go all the way up to this tree line. Then it's gonna go into the tree. It's gonna go out and reattach. And then in the middle, it's sort of gonna be like that. Sort of do that. There we go. And you know what, maybe another little island here. Maybe just like a cute little one. Yeah, there we go. Baryonyx Bay. Yeah. Yeah, and it's all gonna be like palm trees and like paradise, really. So this one's just gonna be a palm tree heaven. Yeah, that's really cool. And then of course this is gonna be just rock. So I'm thinking that's a good rock texture. Or is this a good rock texture? That's a good rock texture. There we go. So now, this enclosure is not going to be like grassy because it's mainly water. And when there's water mixed with dirt, of course it creates mud. So I feel like this is going to be a really muddy enclosure. But sort of grass also there. That's a bit grassy. And then of course it's like really going to be sandy. So I want sort of like a beach with sand, not, yeah. Sort of going to have to transition. So it's going to have a little transition zone from the grass to the dirt. Of course it's going to have a shoreline. Which, there. And for the feeders, there's going to be fish. They're going to be consuming fish, so you'll have about 3 fish feeders dotted around. Maybe when it's closer to the shore, it'll get really sandy. Like golden sand. The sand you'll see at one of the at like a location. It's sort of like a resort, sort of like resort sand, where it's like you're like, that's not really real sand. That's not really real sand, is it? Yeah, that works. And I feel like we're just gonna add more forest over here. So this is really gonna be a bit we're gonna focus on. It's gonna have lots of palm trees. It's gonna be like very resorty enclosure, a very nice enclosure for the animals. Maybe this island could have cycads on it, because they're like tropical, because they look cool. Yep. Yes, you've just seen the T-Rex, you're like, whoa, that was cool, had a whole guest there, and you're like, what's this? And you're like, whoa, this is cool, this is different. This is a whole lake. And you'll see like the baryonyx, and you'll be like, oh, cool, baryonyx. You'll be like, I've never seen a baryonyx before, because no one really has, because This is the only place you can see dinosaurs. Oh, I've got a really good idea now. I've just gotten a cool idea. So, we're gonna go down into the park, and we can get the fallen tree and pretend it's driftwood. Okay, that is really far out driftwood. That drifted very far away from shore. But we'll put it in the sand anyway. Okay, so now all we need is the sign. And this is the sort of this dinosaur sign, so we'll put this one here. And there's our wall piece, so we'll just kind of put that there, with Mr. DNA around it. There we go. That's cool. That's a cool enclosure. For some very cool dinosaurs. It's very nice. So once again, we're gonna get out the big fluffy bush, and we're just gonna drag it across into there. And we'll get... I really did not use the fluffy bush last episode. Because we need to. The fluffy bush is supreme. It stops us from seeing all the bad... Just where the foliage line really just cuts off. Oh, I didn't. I need to do it here as well. Pew, 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 pew. There we go. So now, once again, we're going to just raise this up. Because that's sort of the only thing we can do here, just to add it a bit more interestingness to the enclosure. You know, we'll actually keep it flat around there. So here we go, we got the baryonyx paradise of an enclosure. So now we'll get them all airlifted in. So once again, I'll see you guys when we have airlift put in our dinosaurs. Okay then, all the animals have been transported into the enclosure. So let's have a quick look at them, and then we'll move on to the next one. So we have, this is the mystery skinned baryonyx, and if you're wondering what pattern it is Svalbard with Pulcrana, and it's a very nice black and blue colour. We of course have a Grim and Limbo. And then we have that one. Where's the other one? Yeah, you. We have this Amazon rainforest. I'm pretty sure we have Amazon rainforest with pedophiles. And then our Dimetrodones. We've got this nice yellow one here, which is Champlain Valley, no pattern. We have the 2022 Dominion skin. We have Gambia River Basin with lithobates. Yukon River with Pelophylax. I cannot speak today. Limpopo River with Pulcrana. And Yukon River with Pulcrana. I like this one. That's pretty cool. So yes, this enclosure has been populated. I might add Suka Mimes to this enclosure. Now for this mystery enclosure, I'm gonna quickly decide what animal to choose. I'm thinking Allosaurus, but maybe not. I mean, we did just have T-Rex, so it can't be like an apex carnivore, even though Allosaurus is an apex carnivore of the Jurassic. Like, I don't want Giganotosaurus. Maybe Majungasaurus? Ooh, Utyrannus? Okay, we want carnivores. Yeah, let's go for a medium. So, we can't do Albertosaurus because we have that with T-Rex. Maybe Allosaurus would be really cool to have. Carno? I mean, I did use that recently in my Biodome Park. Not Ceratosaurus, not Cryolophosaurus. Nah, not Shanjusaurus. You know what? Maybe Majungasaurus? But it's Jurassic Park. You know what, let's just do Allosaurus. Because at least with that we can have the 2022 skin. So we'll have the base skin for it. The 2022 skin. I don't know what's wrong with the cat. There we go. So that's 4 Allisons. You know, that works, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so now what do I want for their enclosure? Because I did not think any of this out. If we don't have them on the tour, like I did say, I'm going to make a river tour on the other side of the park for the guests. Because, well, why not? You know? So, like, I'm gonna make a river tour using the river system we've already sort of made. I'll just expand it, make it go around a bit. We can have loads of enclosures here, which will be awesome. So we will have Majangosaurus in the park soon. And then I'm pretty sure this is going to be last carnivore in the carnivore enclosure in the main tour in our carnivore country. Okay, loads. Oh no, they're not crossing over because I did put loads of compies in here. That's fine. Allosaurus, so it's Jurassic. So we're going to use ginkgo trees. You know, let's have this enclosure sort of dense. Let's have the open area here. So we're going to have just loads of trees everywhere. Have it more have it a bit more mystery and scare to it than most of our other carnivore enclosures. Let's lower it down a little bit. Yes. There we go. So now we can have as much foliage on the ground as we want. So I'm thinking we go for these shrubs. Or we go for leafy climbers. Leafy climbers mixed in with fibrous ground cover. With ginkgo. It'd be cool if we had actual, like, mountains sort of in the enclosure. I don't think we've done that, we've just had them mainly on the outside. It'd be cool to have them inside. Have really, yeah, this enclosure could be, like, enclosed in a valley. Yes. Love it. Yes, that gives it its own little unique charm about it. And then over here we'll have our water. And our little feeder here. It just makes sure that every enclosure has its own little charm to it. Its own little unique thing. There we go. Quick and easy. So now we just need our little wall piece, which fits perfectly there. We once again require our Mr. DNA, because it'd be nice if we had like actual information signs. So we had like an education like factor to the parks, sort of like Planet Zoo. How far are we going? I feel like I'm going to be like 50 minutes, 47. That's fine. Okay. You know, yeah, you already know the drill. I'll see you guys when the animals are in. They are all in. All the animals are in. And now let's quickly pause time, because I did go a bit overboard. And by that I meant I didn't just add allosaurs, I added a little bit more. So if we go back to our baryonyx lake resort, I'd say we have 3 Suchomimus. We have this one, which is Death Valley with Pelophylax. This one, which is Amazon rainforest and Paparana. And this one, which is Gambia River Basin and Rana, which is sort of like a demon, which is very cool. Now over here, we have 4 allosaurs, which are Death Valley and Rana, Svalbard and Paparana, Yukon River and Rana, so the basic skin, and the Allosaurus 2022 skin, which is from Dominion. We also have 6 Coelophysis, which is Champlain Valley with Rana, Gambia River Basin with Pulkrana, Mangrove Forest and Calcarana, which is currently in a jungle, Champlain Valley and with a blank pattern, and Sonoran Desert with Lithobates, Champlain Valley Rana, and Gambia River Basin Pulkrana. Which I think I just went over them twice. So, that is the end of this episode. The park is growing. We only have 4 enclosures left in this park, and I believe 2 of them are herbivores, and 1 of them's carnivore, and then this one is, of course, the aviary, which is going to have Pteranodon. It's definitely going to have the JP3 Pteranodon, maybe, definitely not Quetzalcoatlus, definitely Geholopterus, and maybe something else, maybe like Thearodactylus. Oh no, it will have Thearodactylus, and yeah, we will see when we get to that. We have the Velociraptors, Gallimimus, and Stegosaurus for the tour, and then maybe next episode we will begin our river tour, river cruise over here, or our giant dock, or like huge staff zone over here. Who actually knows? Who knows? But until next time, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, see ya.